Welcome back.
We are here.
We've got another match for you. We're just going to call this Paul O versus Brian O. How about that? Fargo's 526 and 465 to 7-5 match. I don't know how we're going to call this one here. I think that it could go either way. This could actually determine somebody's future, though, watching this match here.
It could. Very well.
And it looks like Brian has won the lag. Must have pretty good cue ball control.
Yeah.
Or did they flip? I didn't see.
They lagged.
Did they? Well, he's definitely got to look at the one with pretty natural shape to the two.
Yep. Is this a winner side or a loser side match?
This is a winner side match.
Ooh, shocker.
W3-3. Played that a little long.
Guess you're playing for the side, but
Yeah.
typically you play for the corner. Pretty good shot.
That was a really good shot. Yeah.
That was a good shot.
My curiosity falls in where he gets on this 5 ball.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, I think you just play safe here. Like, if you could hit this with this straight left and bump the 9.
Yeah.
That's one thing. He's got really good safeties.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I've seen him play
actually,
some really
what
good
I was
safeties.
looking for is if he was in the 600s, he probably would have followed that ball up. He would have followed that ball up and come down and got a better shot on the 5.
Yeah.
So, I mean, truthfully,
Yeah.
he did get a good safety, though.
Yeah.
Good safety play can make up a whole big difference.
Yeah.
Knowing when to shoot and when not to.
It's extremely cold, Michael. Extremely cold here.
Now, Paul got a good hit on that and got, I think he left a sliver of that 5, but I think if you make that 5, you're asking for trouble.
Yeah. If you kick this right, you can kick it off the right side of the 5 and come back down here. Maybe get lucky and come behind the 5-7.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Kind of like, he missed it.
Yeah,
didn't
he just actually, he was trying to do that.
If he clipped it, he would have been good.
Yeah. He was just a little bit thin on that 5.
It's actually the first time I've seen him miss a kick.
Yeah.
He kicks very well.
Yeah, you played him for about an hour over there, didn't you?
Yeah, he shot pretty good.
And Paul gets down to the table and hasn't had a lot of opportunity here. He got to the table once and couldn't see anything, so we'll get to see what he can do here.
These tables sure play fast.
Yeah, and this is, with this cloth, this right here is elementary sort of leave. It's almost going to happen natural if you just...
Only thing you can do here is you hit it too hard and scratch or something crazy.
That's right.
But he's not going to scratch. He's using the low left, so...
No, and just coming back out even to the middle of the table will be fine.
Yeah. Got a pretty good roll. That kick safe he got.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
He was buried.
All right, so
Good
Paul
out.
goes up on the board first. Kenny was graceful enough to put most of our information in for us on the scoreboard and everything. It's really nice, and I've noticed this since we set up Derby, and I set it so close to the tournament desk. it's nice to be able to walk back and forth from the tournament desk. And now in Texas, we have enough staff that we don't have to worry about that. But here, where we're short-handed a little bit, I think it's really nice to have all this right together. And I'm going to go back and listen to one of these later and find out if we can hear the music on it. But I don't think we can. I think it's... can you guys comment if you can hear the music in the background or not?
Yeah, we'd like to know.
That'd be a big help if you could. And what this sounds like. We invested a lot of money in sound equipment. We just want to make sure we sound good.
Well, no shot on the 2. I imagine he's going to push out.
It's not what we call it usually, but that's what's going to happen.
Michael Rip says no music.
That's good. Thank you. We spent a lot of money to eliminate the music.
Lion says a little bit.
Okay, well, even just a little bit's okay as long as it's not real recognizable.
Another guy says I can barely hear it. The other guy says no music. I can hear music. Thanks, Shogun. Appreciate it. Did he push there? What did he do?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
He did. That's interesting push out. Did you give that back or would you take it?
Yeah, I'd probably take that.
Wow. Didn't miss too many of those against me.
No. Maybe.
You know, the stream does affect your play sometimes.
It does.
I mean,
yeah.
I've played terrible on the stream many times.
Do you know what? I'm around it so much, it doesn't affect me at all. Yeah. Because even though I'm setting up the equipment and everything, I'm used to the camera equipment being around.
Yeah.
It just doesn't affect me that way.
Well, some people, you know, it's mostly the fact that if they know their friends and family are watching, they want to play good for them.
Right.
And they try too hard. We can cut this on the side if you want to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go right between the 4 probably. Yeah. Now you play real good safety here.
Yeah. Yeah, actually.
Just draw back, right up, hit the rail, come on the 5. Like, good hit.
He left a sliver, I think. He left a look.
Maybe enough to cross it.
Yeah. You got to turn that cue ball loose to cross it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And as we talked before about slick cloth, anything can happen when that's...
Like that?
Yep. Doesn't take much.
I'll bet you 1 push-up, he runs out from here.
Well, I'd bet you that, but I bet neither one of us can do a push-up. Oh, you mean them orange ones? Yeah. Yeah, I'm game there. Well, he's got 2 games on the wire. If he runs out here, it is a big swing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, then it's a 6-4 race.
Yeah. Ball wiped its feet.
Yeah, it is.
It has been snowing out though.
Yeah,
it's not unusual to wipe your feet when it's been snowing. There he hit the center of that pocket. He's getting his aim down now. You know what? In this type of weather, I'm just miserable most of the time. And I just don't play well when I'm miserable, so I don't know if that affects them some too. Or, I mean, in here it's okay, but even having to go outside for a short period of time. Guys, I'm working on getting our Littman Light information up on the stream. It will be up tomorrow. Littman Lights is our sponsor for this event, for the streaming. And thanks to the BCAPL for putting on this event.
The final day here will be Sunday. The finals will be, the teams will be Sunday. Was that the 10th?
No. Yeah, it might be. Might be. I think we leave on the
29th.
No, it's 29th is today. They're on there saying, these guys don't even know what day it is today.
Listen, I've been on the road. Tournament started the 29th.
Oh, we actually leave out on, it'll be the 3rd will be the finals day.
Finals day.
And we'll have matches every day until then. And we leave here and go straight to Michigan for the Michigan State Tournament.
Yay. Driving through that bad weather.
At Soaring Eagle, though. Soaring Eagle's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You ever been there?
No, I haven't. They have a lot of big tournaments there.
Yeah, they also have they have an employee buffet every day that we actually get to go to that's about like $2 a person.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Yep, nice for fat guys.
Yeah, well, and broke guys.
Yeah, I've been living off of yakisoba, 78-cent noodles, and hot dogs. Except I treated myself to some wings a little bit ago.
Yeah. It's not too bad with the hot dogs and everything. Sometimes those homeless guys would be rough getting them from them, though. You got to give them a couple games on the wire.
Yeah. I love a good hot dog loaded up with cheese and melt it. And
There's nothing better than hot dogs on the grill.
no.
But too bad the grill won't work here.
Yep. Just don't give Kenny no hot dogs.
No. He end up in surgery.
Well, there's not an easy safety here.
Actually, what I like doing here is actually just leaving the one ball on this end of the table, just slightly graze it. He decided to move everything around, so.
Yeah, he rearranged furniture. Yep, these are 7-foot diamond tables.
Who won that?
It's a little huh? It's 1-1.
See, I was just not paying attention and missed the score.
Got his Mosconi Cup Team USA shirt on. Hey, we finally won one.
Yeah.
It took 9 years, but we finally got one.
You know what, though? I was one of the only ones that actually liked the team that we had. And I really liked Tyler because I'd seen him play over the last year, and I'd seen his game change quite a bit. And he actually stood up and did well. I was impressed with his play.
I talked to him at Derby, and I told him, I said, you made me eat my words, man. Honestly,
Yeah.
I thought the team was good for the most part. I wasn't a fan of one player in particular. I won't say his name, but
Yeah.
Tyler. My only question is he's never been in a major event in the U.S.
There's a big reason for that, though.
And putting him in the Mosconi Cup in Europe, I had doubts. But he completely made me eat my word. He played great. I was super impressed. Super impressed.
The
how
one
well he
thing
played.
that, when I seen him in Vegas last year, when he knew that he had an opportunity to play, what he was doing is he was taking tapes from the previous year's Mosconi Cups in Europe. He was taking recordings of that and listening to it while he practiced.
Yeah.
So he'd have all that in his head.
He played really well. I
Yeah.
mean, he won a huge match against Niels Feiern right out the gate, and
That was actually a turning match.
Niels Feiern is his hero, for lack of better words.
Right.
That's his favorite player.
Yeah.
Well, he beat Niels at the U.S. Open,
Right.
so their strategy of putting him in there was pretty good,
Yeah.
and he won.
Yeah. And actually, if you look at Mosconi Cup right up to that point, it looked like we were going down the same path we'd been going down until he won that match. And then the momentum shifted.
Yeah.
It was like everybody got excited
Big
about
time.
winning. It was just really good to see. And we'll talk about that for hours, guys, so we're going to get back to this match. But I know it's important to you. It's important to every
yeah.
pool player that's
Oh yeah.
it might as well be the Super Bowl for us.
Well, it could change things around for us. We could finally
Oh,
might
yeah.
start winning consistently.
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Wow.
Talk about tucking it in your pocket.
Wow, he really tucks it in there. We got someone from Dublin watching, Dublin, Ireland. Pool King 36. Thanks for joining, man.
And sorry about your recent loss there at Mosconi. We were due, though.
Overdue. It was cool to see Skyler get the MVP, and it was even better to see Shane take the winning match. It was almost meant to be that way.
Yeah.
Well, here comes another good safety, I think. Just gotta control, your speed here. Speed looks good right off.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He's sitting pretty right there.
Yeah. But even if he fouls, there's still not an easy run out with that 8-5 or 8-9.
No, and he's got a. I mean, this is a pretty easy hit. Oh, he just missed it though. But I mean,
yeah.
You hit that thick.
Yeah.
You sell the whole thing out.
Yeah, I don't know what you do here. I mean, you could shoot the 5, make the 7. If you could draw back to the end table, you could play another good safety on the 8.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you could.
Really good safety. All you got to do is get below the 8 and you're solid.
I mean, it's a little bit crazy, but I've seen it in these types of tournaments where if you actually got good shape on that 8, and it's not going to happen from here, but where he drew back and got behind that 8-9 is just pretty much straight into that corner. And
see, he could play really good safety here if he wants to.
He's got a pretty good stroke, too.
Yeah, really good stroke.
Yeah.
Pretty good for 465, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he if he would have hit the rail and came back, he would have nutted him.
Yeah.
Well, this might be tough shape because he's got to hit it so thin. He got all speed control. He hit it real thick, so he's good.
Oh, yeah, he's got it. That was real good. I think he had a little bit more than what we could see.
Yeah. Two, 1, Paulo.
It's a nice facility here. It's extremely cold outside. We're not going to get used to this, I can tell you that.
We're just thankful we could pull the semi indoors and load in and load out.
Boy.
Because if we had to stand out in the cold and do that, we wouldn't last.
No.
There's no way we could do it.
No. Actually, I just wouldn't have done it.
Yeah, there's no way.
We had another one in Wisconsin at Chula Vista, and we loaded
That's
that
the one
in
I
from
was at.
outside. Yeah.
And it was a little cold, but it wasn't bad because it was in March, I think.
Yeah, it was in March.
Something like that. March or May.
That was a nice place, too. I like that place.
It was nice.
I like the
nice
rooms.
room.
Yeah. Yeah, they had full kitchens there.
They did have full kitchens there.
Yeah, Luke was cooking while he was there. Well, he's definitely got a good look at this one ball, and actually, everything's just sitting out.
Oh, my goodness. He shot that a little quick or something.
I know he's frustrated with himself right now because he left an open table.
He could have ran those out.
Yeah, that's tough right there. Nah.
Well, that was the open run out.
Yeah.
Obviously, he didn't mean to hit the 4.
Yeah, now the 4-5's a little bit funny. I mean, you can still make the 4.
Yeah, he's got a weird angle on this 3, though.
Yeah.
Well, I think you just try to cross-bank the 4 and try to undercut it, right?
Yeah.
And leave the 4 on the end rail. Well, that I didn't see. Oh, he didn't leave too bad.
Yeah, he got extremely lucky for what he had there.
Did.
Not many places to hide, but Boy, did he find one. And this will actually be the last match we have for you tonight, but we will be bringing more back tomorrow. Check us out in the afternoon. It'll probably be between like 12 and 1 or so. We don't even get started till about 11 in the morning.
Yeah, guys, thanks for a thumbs up, Adam.
Yeah.
Hit the like button. We more likes the better for us. So we
likes and subscriptions. If you subscribe to our page and hit the like button, it helps us a bunch.
Yep.
And we're not any professional commentators or anything. We're just a couple pool players that go around and set these tournaments up. And so if you think we're inappropriate, there's other channels. There really is.
But ooh, almost grazed that 4.
We try not to be hurtful towards any player or anything. Nothing that I say on here is anything that I wouldn't say directly to a player when they were playing. Because I feel that if I mess up, I hope somebody tells me. Trust me, my friends, they will. You really dogged that one.
They must really be bored up at the desk. They're popping bubbles. They're sharing bubble wrap. Yeah. Popping. Look at this kick.
Oh, yeah.
And shape. Oh, I thought he made
it. And sticky cloth.
Yeah.
You have to understand that hitting a ball in this cloth right now is like, if you hit it for an inch, it'll go a mile. Yep. So that right there stopping is real unusual.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of cue ball glue added there. Boy, talk about an opportunity Paul didn't think he was going to get back to.
It's a weird little shot. You could almost have to use the point to get shape, but it could really foul you up too.
I like coming all the way out.
I like just drawing straight back below the 8.
Yeah.
Guaranteed a shot.
Or come all the way around. Either way, I'm fine with. Come all the way around down below the 5.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that too.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you draw straight back, you're guaranteed a shot there. He'll play the bank.
Yeah, he's got a funny angle here to play the 8. I mean, if he shoots this easy, he doesn't have a problem. Or if he kills the cue ball. But if he doesn't, he can end up having a problem with that 9.
Playing safety.
Yeah.
So he shot that really quick, but he came out all right.
Yeah. I mean, it's still makeable, but it's a tough shot.
Yeah, I hate this shot.
Yeah.
Next tournament is in Michigan. Mount Pleasant, right?
Yeah, Mount Pleasant. Soaring Eagle. Going to Soaring Eagle.
Ooh.
And we'll be there for another 8 days after this 8 days here. And then we take a couple weeks off. I think 3 weeks, and then to Lincoln City.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Almost overhit that.
He barely hit that ball, and it walked all the way up there. It's one thing, you know, you have to really watch your English on these because these rails can get real bouncy. Yeah. He just barely touched that ball. He's like, I'm playing this on the side. I just don't even want to move it.
Yeah, no kidding.
And this will put Paul up 3-1, which is...
Yeah, Brian's struggling a little bit.
Well, I don't know how that rack turned around there in the middle. And I'm just curious about that because, like, we talk about momentum shifting a lot. And Paul actually recovered a rack that he should have never won.
Yeah.
We do watch that chat, so if you guys have any questions or anything, let us know.
You can watch the bank streams after the event. We'll post them up on BadBoys TV. If you subscribe to it, you'll get a notification when we post them.
Yeah, go ahead and hit that subscribe button on the top of the YouTube page.
Yeah.
And as soon as Derby is over...
There's some really good matches on that. I commented on a few of them. Shane and Hennessy played. That was a really good match.
Oh, yeah, that would be a good match. But yeah, after we get to Michigan, I'll start uploading 2 or 3 matches a night, so you guys can start getting some of that content and watching our other ones at the same time.
Yeah.
We'll have some amateur matches for you then coming out of Michigan State Tournament. So there's going to be a lot of pool in the next 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we'll be on a little bit of a hiatus when we go to Lincoln City. They actually have a different crew do their streaming. But if you wanted us to do theirs, you could actually call them and talk to them at the Western BCA.
Yep.
They, if they got enough calls, I'm sure they would work that out.
Yeah, they bring a guy all the way from Arizona to do that event.
Yeah, not anymore.
No, somebody else?
Yeah, they hired Railbirds now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is a group that we know and we do work with all the time. It's just events that we run, we actually like to stream if possible. Brian's back at the table, and that was a nice shot right there.
Very good shot with shape.
Yeah. Now it's down to the point where Brian needs to pick it up if he's going to.
Underhit that one a little bit. Nice idea.
Yeah. Now he can use the 7 to stop.
That was a great shot. How'd that not fall?
Oh. That's
He's hung a couple of them.
Yeah. I mean, this isn't actually the easiest ball to come back for.
No, I think you go rail first, though. Clip it, and go 3 rails.
Yep, go 3 rails and come back out. You know, a lot of people in this position, they would look at just easing that 3 ball in and shooting the 4 up the rail, but you don't leave yourself anything for the 5.
Yeah, if you leave yourself straight in, you're really in a bad shape.
Yeah, you're in horrible.
Yeah. Hit it a little too hard, but that's the right shot. Off the nut. Ooh.
It's not bad.
No.
It's not bad. He just eased this in and come around, well, 2 rails and...
That or you could stun it.
Yeah, you could stun
Hit
this.
the thin part of the pocket and stun it over. I think that's what he's doing. Yep.
So many people put too much on that.
Yeah.
I have a tendency to spin those 2 rails. And, you know, when your speed's on, it's really good.
Yeah.
There's a little bit more control with stun. You know, you can actually just... You can feel it a little bit better. At least I think I can.
I like stunning the ball a lot.
Yeah.
Playing on valleys, you have to stun the ball a lot
Yeah.
because you can't slow roll nothing. You can't slow roll anything.
Everything's either a stun or a stop.
Yeah.
He's got a thin cut here, but I don't see any problems.
No.
He just go back and forth across the table and have a good shot on the 8.
Yeah.
Sort of pick your pocket after that.
Yep. Wow. Didn't see that. Nice shot, but I didn't expect that.
It's a nice shot. And actually leaves him sitting real nice for these last 2 balls.
Yeah.
I didn't see that either.
No. Slow roll it in and shoot it the other side, right?
Exactly. Well, me and you both know that a lot of times that moving the ball as little as possible is usually the best option.
Well, now it is a 3-4 race. Well, maybe he doesn't want to kill his action.
That's probably what it is. That guy was playing earlier.
He was a nice guy.
Yeah. You know what? And every once in a while, things just look good to you. And they lay out nice on the table, and you pop them in. And I've played people they were never supposed to beat me, ever.
Yeah, oh yeah. Uh-oh. Watch your 9-ball.
And I'm a good carom player. That some of those shots I see that are sitting there, some of those are just easy caroms, and I know that a lot of people are taught not to try those, but I'm a really good carom player.
I'm not.
But you say you're not, but you play safeties where you come off of other balls and you make them work.
Yeah.
It's all about what you're used to and what you're not. I was watching some old videos of 9-ball, and they played caroms a lot more than what we do now.
Yeah.
There for a long time, a lot of the league play and stuff, they took out where making the 9-ball early was worth anything. And a lot of people got into that just shooting it out.
Yeah.
And for like professional speed, they should. I mean, it's easier. Or should I say more guaranteed.
Right.
And I'm actually missing the Derby City Classic for the first time in many years to do this event. Thanks, Rick.
No, thank Ozzy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Thanks, Ozzy. Wow. That was actually a good hit, but I want to go back and look at that because I don't think I could. There's a lot of people that would.
That was a good hit.
Yeah.
That was a good hit.
Yeah. There's a lot of people that would call that all wrong, but that was a good hit.
Yeah, you could jump in this tournament.
What's that?
They asked if you could jump.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Jump cues are allowed. It's BCA rules.
I think you wanted to be a little more straight on this ball. I like stunning this off the end rail back up.
Yep.
It's natural.
Yeah, just using the natural angle of the cue ball and the 5 and just stun it straight down to the rail and back. With this cloth too, it spins fast enough that you can bring it down there and have pretty good.
Wow, ooh, right under that 9-ball. Look at this. That was incredible. Look at that. Oh my goodness, with perfect shape. I think he was flying at that 9, honestly.
I'm telling you, that 9-ball, if it was a millimeter off, it wouldn't have went. That's how close that
He
was.
was flying at that 9.
Yeah.
He might be able to hear us over here.
I don't know if he can or not, but he had to hear us go nuts around that 9.
Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't bank that. You slow roll this, try to get behind the 7?
No, actually, I don't. Actually, I like your stun right here and just stunning it behind the 7. Not a lot, just like that. Look at that.
He slow rolled it though.
Yeah, he did slow roll it.
If he has enough of the 1 rail of the 7, he'll take that. But I don't think he's got enough.
No.
Ball's playing pretty good.
Yeah. That 6 may go off that point though if you just got to hit it. If he hit it thin on the back side, probably would go off that point. But
yeah.
But where he was sitting there behind that 7, it was tough.
He was buried.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. This will be our last one. I'll see if my friend wants to play another race.
Yeah.
Is this the last round of matches, 8 o'clock?
No, the last round will go out at 9, I believe, and it'll be done by 10:30 or 11, whatever. And then we start back tomorrow. I think we get back in the room at 10. I think matches start at 11, something like that. And Paul makes this 9 for the win. That makes it 5-1. Oh, he says it. I think he said it's 5-2.
Really?
I don't know. I'll get them to do a score check for me. Amy, can you do a score check for me over there? Keep his hand up 5. And I had him set at 5, but he may have been telling me that Brian had 2 games, but I'm not sure.
I don't see where we missed one.
I mean,
he just made the 9 on the break. Brian did. So he at least has 2 now.
it's happened before where I've missed them. You know me, just rambling on.
This is a 7-foot tender. 7-foot tender. 7-foot pool table. What's tender? What was that?
He's over here on Tinder, just swiping right and left
7-foot
everywhere.
tender.
Okay, it's right then. Just want to make sure it was right.
Was that before or after she seen the 9 ball on the break?
Go stand over there, and while we're talking, see if you can hear us.
Did she see the score after or before the 9 ball break?
I don't know.
It's a 7-foot tander.
Yes, it's that foot tander.
You know why I said that? Because Commander asked if it was a 7-foot table, so I was saying 7-foot tander.
Never mind us. He's retarded.
Too much buffalo sauce on my chicken wings.
Yeah. Burned his taste buds and went straight to his brain.
Those are good chicken wings, by the way.
Are they?
Very good. The way I like them.
Up here?
Yeah, there's no fat on them.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of skin, and I asked for a little extra crispy.
Yeah.
They're great. Because I hate fatty, chunky wings, and they're perfect.
Yeah, I hate the ones you get at the fast food places like Pizza Hut and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
oh, those are terrible.
Yeah.
Like soft and gristly. And
Yeah.
These are excellent.
I actually have a recipe for my smoker where you smoke them, then batter them, and then fry them, and then dip them in the buffalo sauce. It's fantastic.
If you like blue cheese, they have excellent blue cheese. I love blue cheese on my wings.
Actually, I like ranch a little bit better than I do blue cheese. I just have a thing about blue cheese. I always have, though. I don't know why.
I love the cheese with the wing. I don't know. There's the only way I like blue cheese is with wings.
Really?
But I like ranch also.
Yeah. I actually just like the flavor of buffalo sauce with the ranch.
Dipping the buffalo into the ranch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah. Pulse. Wow. He come back. I think he's a little shorter than he wanted to be on that.
Yeah, he'll be all right.
Yeah. He's got to come over and back.
That'll work.
Yeah.
Well, now it's a race to 2.
Yeah.
Just like that.
And
He's a comeback kid, though. I had him down a couple times, and he came back. Came back on me.
yeah, he seems like he's a really nice guy.
Yeah, he is.
I've seen him talking with his opponent there and stuff. You can tell when somebody is being rude to somebody else, even from across the room. You can tell. It's real obvious. This is Bad Boys Billiard Productions, Bad Boys TV, with the Wisconsin State Championship. This is a 9-ball division. And Brian and Paul have been battling this match out here.
It doesn't seem, the score doesn't reflect, but it seems like Paul won a lot of games, but now it's only 2 games from winning each set.
Right. Yeah, it's literally a race to 2 now, so.
I mean, if they go hill, you'll have to say Fargo was pretty close on this match.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, if he gets shape on this 2, he could get out. It's natural, just follow back to center table.
Yeah, this is.
But if he gets too far in the 2, he's gonna be in bad shape. He needs to have the angle to come back down table.
Yep. He needs about a half a tip of follow, and that's about it. And he was not happy with that.
No, and he was still on the wrong side of the ball.
Yeah, yeah.
Because he can't get back for the 4.
No.
Maybe I'll just tell him to stay there. We'll play on the stream.
Looks like you're a little nervous with the camera, so I put 2 of them on us.
Yeah. Well, he got a good angle on this, too.
Yeah.
I like going to the end rail and back up to get shape versus trying to hold it. Because if you hold it, you land on the end rail. Then you got a nasty back cut on the 4.
Yep. These can spin a little bit funny, though, with the... Oh, wow. With the cloth being so slick, they can spin a little funny sometimes when you're coming down to the rail there where you're shooting in the side.
Yeah.
He got all tangled up there. He actually hit the point coming out of that side pocket and really got him. And Amy went over to check just to make sure the players couldn't hear us, because sometimes that can be rough if you're listening to people commentate on your own match. And Amy Kane just slipped in again.
Hi, guys.
She came to Wisconsin.
Is it just cutting?
What'd you do?
Is it a touch screen?
I guess it is.
Really?
No, it's not. It is a smart TV. It might be a touchscreen.
It changed.
Yeah.
Can I touch it again?
I don't know. Nope.
Okay, well, I was pointing out that I think there's an eye.
There is, but it's cut off. There's only so many characters on the scoreboard.
Are you kind of hungry, Jeremy? I'm ready for an Amy sandwich.
Now we need a picture.
Oh, boy. It's not Vegas. You know, in Vegas, what do they say? What happens in Vegas stays on Facebook.
Yeah.
No, we have a really good group here. We have a lot of fun, and hopefully the players do too. And Ozzy, if you're watching, don't worry. It's all smooth from here.
Yep.
He's not watching.
Got it under control. He's watching.
Bet $1. He's at a concert. Heavy metal concert.
He might be.
What is it? Static X is playing July 27th, the last day of our tournament. He wants to go so bad, but can't do it.
Yeah, you can tell him that he's not allowed.
He's on the hill.
He's nice out.
Yep, that's Paul on the hill there. And Fargo's pretty much on the money right there.
Especially if Brian wins his next game.
Yeah, if Brian wins this next game and puts him hill, Fargo stood up on this one. That's for sure. I see that a lot, though. I see a lot of hill matches. There's a few of them. You get people on the TV table, and it gets a little bit rough for one reason, because everybody's a little nervous the first time they play on one.
Yeah.
And that can be tough. And there's no handicap system that can fix that. That's just nervous. And I've been there about 1,000 times.
Look at the shape. Look at that window shape. Wait for it.
Did I ever tell you about the time that I played that guy at Southern Classic? I played this guy that had never played on a TV table before, and he was so nervous. And the mics weren't on or anything yet, but the camera was running. And he was so nervous he was shaking.
Yeah.
We went to flip, and he was shaking so bad that he couldn't flip the quarter. And I told him, I said, the only thing you have to do is imagine like it was the first time, like when you did porn for the first time. Yeah, I said. And he started laughing so hard that after that, it broke his nerves, and he actually played halfway decent. I beat him, but he played halfway decent. I just shocked him so bad that he, forgot about what he was nervous about.
Happens.
Amy was.
I was going to elaborate on your joke, but I figured we'll keep it clean.
Yeah. No, Amy was actually listening when I did that and seeing the guy's reaction, and she knew I said something that just shocked the crap out of him. But she didn't know what it was till after the match was over, and when I told her, she just shook her head. She said, "I don't know what in the world I'm gonna do with you." It worked though. He completely straightened out.
That was a good safety.
Yeah, it sure was. Yeah.
You played that safety, Amy?
I would, yes. I bet Paul's gonna make this ball go.
Made it.
Yeah, he did.
With shape.
With shape. You back cut this?
Every day, all
Yep.
day. Because I hate cutting right to left. I like cutting left to right.
That's an eye thing, you know?
You know.
Yeah.
Dominant eye thing.
Are you right-handed? You play right-handed? I didn't realize Amy was lefty.
She's right at everything but
So
playing
weird.
pool.
So weird.
The only thing is that it gets you is she can shoot right and left. Drives me nuts.
I shoot right, but I left.
That explains that arm being bigger than the other one.
You're not paying attention to us. Good.
Yeah.
Smacking like that. Look at that.
Get out. Get out.
Yep, and that was for the win for Paul.
Good kick on the. It was a good kick on the 6-ball.
Yeah. Well, this is Bad Boys TV, and we're here for the BCAPL, actually BCAPL Wisconsin State Championship. This is a 9-ball division. Paul wins 6-3. Our sponsor for this event is Littman Lights. And we will be back tomorrow to see you again. Thanks for hanging out, guys.
Thank you. What are you drinking?